I'll be brief. It takes a lot to be a leader. It takes a lot for leadership. I take this job seriously. When I took this job as being a councilman, I took a $20,000 pay cut because I wanted to do this for this community. But now I can understand all we want to do is fight. I actually went through the process of being just as crooked and just as mean and just as snarling as the person who prosecuted me, Mr. Amon. I actually went to the point of looking up information about his history, about him being a former Klansman, about him disliking African Americans, disliking Catholics, and disliking Jews. I went through all that work of finding this information. And the same people who sit down at the table and talk about Black History Month, the same people who sit down and talk about what Martin Luther King said when he wanted to sit down at the table of brotherhood, the same people who sit down each and every day telling us that we want to work for Alexandria and do what's best. I'm tired of the games. I am not going anywhere. You ought to get tired of trying to attack me. I'm not going anywhere. I am going to stay. You're not going to get rid of me. November the 6th, you'll have that opportunity. But I'm going to lead with conviction. I'm going to lead with integrity. I'm going to lead with what got me here. My whole life, of 28 years of existence, I've led my life in integrity. And it's been because of the people that's been around me at church, it's been the people that's been around me in my community, and it's been the people that's been around me in my whole life. I'm not backing down. I'm not going to join your side. I'm not going to get in your circle. I'm not going to be your buddy. I'm going to be the friend of the community. And if people want to do dealings with someone who went on a blog and put a lynch, a piece of rope on a blog and turned around and said it was a freedom of expression. No, it's not a freedom of expression, it's a freedom of terrorism. And for you to sit there and to befriend this person, shame on you. But I'm not going to sit up here and do this. I'm not even going to show this crap because you know what? It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm not going to run away. You're not going to scare me. And you can continue to do these things all day long. But you're not hurting me. You're hurting the city. You're hurting Alexandria. You're hurting the future of this community. People, CEOs, look at this. They look on the town talk and they look on these websites to see this stuff. You think they're going to come to a community that we always airing our dirty laundry? And I almost became just like you. I almost became just like you. And I will not do it. I will not do it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not doing it. I refuse to sit up here and to entertain this foolishness. I'm not doing it. Y'all can have at it. I put this on the agenda because it was going to be hidden. It was going to be hidden away until November. But that's not how I operate. I believe everything should be put in the light. Everything should be put in the light. If you're a public servant, act like one. Conduct yourself as one. Be a leader. Stop playing games with people's money and time. If you're going to be a leader, be a leader. Hands down. I'm just being honest with you. And that's just the way we need to start leading this council chamber. Let's stop playing these games. People are tired of this. There is no big race issue that's about to happen in the middle of MacArthur Drive and folks are going to attack each other. This is not the 1960s. This is 2012. We go to school together. This man didn't want us to go to school together, but thank God somebody had sense to let us go to school together. And then we side with him. I'm done. I've had enough. I'm done.
All right.